Hi, this is Magnar, and welcome back to Magnar Plays Magnar Mod. In the last episode, we conquered Tarako of the Sezatani. They've still got one province left, which they took off the Editani, and the invasion of Iberia has well and truly begun. Massalia as well has decided to do a little bit of expansion in southern Gaul, and Syracuse has been giving Carthage a fair bit of trouble, so the prospect of having a Punic War later on is looking a little bit not so likely. So in this episode I'll be looking to further the gains in Iberia and even preparing a second army which will either go and help in Iberia, because we're at war with 3 different factions over there at once, because they were all allied, and so it may need a little help, and that's what this army here is being recruited for. Either that, or I might go and attack Epirus or somewhere in North Africa. Non-aggression, yes. No intention to attack Massalia anytime soon, so why not do a non-aggression? Blackmail. This guy really gets a lot of attention from all the other politicians out there. Every few turns he's either having an assassination attempt on him or getting blackmailed. But I'm not really going to do anything. I need that. That's a lot of money for a little gravitas. Okay, now we've got winter. Let's check out the winter in Iberia. So this province is a hilly oceanic climate. The northern, well, this region here specifically would have been Mediterranean, but because 2 out of the 3 regions in this province, Brigantium and Aracilum, both have the oceanic climate. The whole province now has the oceanic climate, but so that's just a little different to what we're usually seeing. So a warm, dry winter, so that's probably one of the better winters we can hope for, and it still has 31% campaign movement reduction. I think I'm going to have to come down here and attack Arce pretty soon. And but before I do that, I want to send my spy up over here, because I'm at war with here the Cantabri and also the Visci. So I want to make sure they're not sending any armies down to take care of me. I may even try to get peace with the Sezatani, because I don't really want to attack that province. I'd rather go and finish this province off first. So let's see if I can get away with that. Oh, I can even get them as a client state. Awesome. But no trade. Okay, I'll take them as a client state. That's like a perfect result, actually. Yeah, I figure after taking their capital they probably wouldn't be too happy to do any trading with me. That makes sense. And I, of course, have to convert all the buildings. Okay, what do I want here? Military wharf, maybe. Military wharf gives me the artillery ships, or is this other one, shipwright? More of assault type ships. I'm going to go for military wharf over here. I don't have one already built. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that. The artillery ships can really turn the tide, make a big difference being able to attack from range, so sure, I might get a couple of those in my navy. If that navy wants to eventually be able to leave this province here. That's getting better, good. Okay, I'm going to go grab some units off this stack, and so I can recruit a couple more units. because I don't want to have all these levies there. I think 5 levies is too many to be historically accurate. So I'm just going to grab 2 levies and everything else, and then I can get another, probably get 2 slingers, Soki slingers, and 1 Soki cavalry to round out the rest of that army. So, which get just a kind of a medium cavalry unit, and for the slingers, 2 slingers. And that should finish off this army that I'm going to send down south or to Iberia as well. I'm not really sure. I haven't really decided that far yet. But yeah, this is my recruiting army, of course. It gives me ridiculously elite training. Look, rank 5 for that cavalry unit. If this guy recruits him, he gets rank 0, so that's a massive difference. Well worth having. Okay, so just end turn again. With the 2.4, we'll also probably be adding and changing some units of the Carthaginian roster. Most notably, we'll be probably giving them an African archer unit. There's been finds of Carthaginian camps with a number of arrowheads. I know that they had a lot of mercenaries, such as, to have Cretan archers, Baurik slingers, and such. But the Berbers and the North African local tribes also had a history of archery, so we're going to add that kind of a unit to them. We made it originally and decided not to add it originally, but now I think it's good to put it in again. Mission issued. Capture Aracilum. Aracilum? I don't know. Okay, that's what I was going to do anyway. And I've got 8 turns. Okay, that should be pretty easy. But firstly, let's upgrade this guy. Reduce construction costs and tax rate. Sounds pretty awesome. Corruption's not such a big thing at the moment, so... Oh no, so that's an offensive skill, to corrupt another faction. Culture... Nah, money. Excellent. Oops. Well, I guess I can't do it that turn anyway because I accidentally moved him. So now I can finish this army off. And I still have this bonus for cavalry recruitment, I think, so I want to kind of take advantage of that and recruit the cavalry for another army as well. We got the cavalry bonus here, cavalry recruitment. Minus 25% cavalry recruitment costs. So I want to, really take advantage of that. I mean, that's cheap. 300 for a cavalry unit. I haven't really got any equitaire units. I might build an equitaire unit for the next army. And these guys can start heading over, but they probably need a agent of some sorts. So let's see what we can get. I can get another champion. Excellent. So again, I want to have lots of training because that is doing really good with the other army. They're at a very experienced level. I don't think I can get training. Damn. Next best thing is reduced upkeep for a full stack. Save a bit of cash. I'll get that agent to catch up. I'm going to head over to Iberia and take the fight back. Keep taking the fight to him over there. Okay, how are we looking here? It's at 0, so another 1 or 2 turns and that'll start getting into positive. And when this is finished, I might even build another fleet here from the new, whatchamacallit, military wharf. Okay. So that's marble there, I think. So I'm surprised. I think that should also be in Italy. I don't. No, I haven't looked much at the meaningful resources mod. Huh. No way. Are they going to get peace? Yeah, so we have the meaningful resources mod included in our mod, which adds all these other additional resources to the map and some buildings as well, and adds building requirements, resource requirements to a number of buildings. But I haven't really played it so much and haven't looked through it so much to know exactly what everything requires and all the different resources are and such and where they're placed. Eventually we'll get around to probably redoing it all ourselves, possibly something a bit different, but that's a little way off because this kind of does a good enough job as it is. Okay, raise a fleet. That's what I was planning to do anyway. Don't mind if I do. But firstly, can I get more training? I can. Okay, this is kind of insane amount of training per turn happening here, I think. Okay, Carthage is sending an agent. See what they're going to do. And they're not recruiting, that's not good. But I have 8 turns to go and kill them, so I may as well get a roll on and do that. We're in summer, so I've got one more turn before winter. Not sure if I want to... yeah, the army's full already, so I can just... I'll move into autumn, and then I'll probably be within striking distance by the time winter comes, so that's fine. But now that I'm leaving it relatively undefended, I want to upgrade it and get a bigger garrison in that city. Okay, move that ship over. Transports, yeah, they move quite slowly also in on water. I mean, they are heavily loaded. They're full with men and supplies for an invasion, so they don't move that quick. I mean, an unmanned trireme or what have you would probably move a lot quicker. But yeah, these are merchant ships. They're made to carry a lot and not to move really quickly. A Celtic confederation has formed, okay, on the eastern front, and they don't like me much. Why don't they like me? Okay, cultural aversion. They don't like the Dalmate, and because I killed the Veneti. Although that can't be helped. Can't be helped. It's a shame because I think I had a trade agreement with this faction here as well. Oh well. I haven't run into too many problems with being declared war on by any other factions. I guess that's all because the army that I've had is relatively strong, and that's one of the major deterrents from being attacked or being declared on, is having a strong military. If your military is constantly fairly weak, or you suffer a big defeat and you lose a couple of stacks, then everyone looks at you with greedy eyes and wants your land because you haven't got any armies to defend it. But yeah, I guess I've had enough armies, enough men to be able to dissuade people from attacking. Oh yeah, this is quite a lot of movement. I can get there quite far actually. In winter next turn I'll definitely be able to attack, unless it's like a terrible winter. Of course I'm hoping it's not. And also now rolling in money, so that's always good. These buildings costing extra, it's handy to have. I got the growth. Now I can get that fleet out of there and build a consecrated ground. Excellent. Not much maritime stuff going on over on the east coast, so I may as well just get some base trade income there. I think that's a decent enough army to stay with that one for the moment. Okay, let's move this guy a little further. Now, agents should be moving a lot further than armies in this mod, because an army requires a supply train. That is wagons and all that kind of stuff, which are relatively slow, whereas an agent, a single person, can travel much quicker, especially if they've got a horse. Alright, next turn. Hopefully they what are these guys called again? Whatever they're called. Hopefully they can build a couple more units before we attack next turn. I'd like a big battle, even though it's probably not going to be much of not much competition against an army full of relatively experienced units. Oh yeah, they did. Excellent. Nori? Yeah, non-aggression. Sounds good. No plans to attack eastward, yet at least. Not until we've taken Gaul and Spain, Iberia and North Africa. Northwest Africa at least. Okay, so they've got a decent little army going there now. And not only unarmored units. Can I see the... No, I can't see... Oh, so here it is. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Should be a good battle. Again, I'm not going to use my spy because I don't want to weaken them. I want to have a nice big battle. So I'm just going to go straight in there and besiege. Before I fight that battle, I'm just going to take care of all the other things to do with this turn. I'm not going to spend my money because I want to convert their buildings. Well, I'm going to assume that I'm going to win. Once I win, I don't want to really have to wait a turn to do all the conversion and such. Although I would like to build stuff. Nope. But what I will do is I will recruit that navy. Now this is going to be an offensive navy I'm going to go for. So I'm going to look for someone who can give me something offensively. Tariff income though. Tariff income, public order, nah. Corruption, nah. I guess this is the best guy I've got. So let's raise a fleet. And this one's going to have a heavy... this is going to be a big fleet. And I'm going to have artillery ships and all that kind of stuff. So I want to have some kind of heavy general. So he can take a lot of hits in case he fights against some other heavy fleets. And $500 for it, why not? Okay, artillery quinn trireme and okay, onager ship and ballista ship. One of each, thank you very much. You can see that the units on the Roman Navy ships are still vanilla units. They will be changed in the future, however. Actually, I can recruit more because of that bonus thing. Excellent. No, I need more money. Okay, screw the recruitment. That's better. Okay, so now I'm going to go and fight that battle, and I'll be doing that in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.